Oh, my nose is all red. That's so attractive. Hi friends, I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet and to the point, which means the outro is going to be really long as I blather on about how much I love this show. This anime is so good. I'm so glad. I actually first learned about it through Two Set Violin because they were roasting and praising, violin playing in some animes. Some of it looking stupid and just all levels of terrible, and some of it like Your Lie in April and a couple of other animes looking really good. And so I was like, that's when I first heard about it. I was like, well, I love music and I miss it. So let me just dive into this. This anime is so impressive for multiple reasons, which I will get into by the end of this at the outro. So again, if you want to listen to me blather on about this anime, just, stick to the reaction. But, again, a little bit of administration before we dive into the reaction. That there will be, I will not be reacting to Violet Evergarden very soon, maybe even this calendar year. Not only because I've got to prioritize schoolwork and other stuff first, can't always eat my cake and have it too, but also I've fallen behind on my live action shows and I've got to catch up. I know one show I'm like, okay, it might take me a while to catch up when I own the episodes. One show I can't get behind too far or I'll miss episodes, and that would be Swamp Thing. So I've got to play catch up on that. And the third being that Violet Evergarden is not on Crunchyroll and not on Hulu. So I was like, maybe I should pick an anime that actually is on one of those two sites that my brother pays for. But yeah, we're just gonna dive right into this reaction. Again, if you're watching via YouTube, I took a page out of Tiyubu's book. You should go check him out if you haven't yet. He's reacted to so many different varieties of anime. If I haven't gotten to it, or will I've never get to it, odds are he has. And he also has his own retro react where he reacts to older animes, which is pretty beast. I don't really watch a lot of his stuff because I don't know a lot of those animes, and it's also hard to watch a reactor react to an anime that you might be doing later on, so you're like, I don't know if I should do this. But he's really awesome. His content is really good. He's very entertaining. He takes a lot of good notes. But anyway, I took a page out of his book, which means the YouTube version, there's no sound, partial image. It keeps copyright monsters very successfully at bay. If you want to see the full version, there's a link in the About section. Click on that. The website is free. No charge for you, my friends. But definitely click on that website. Again, it is free. And if you can't, though, because of maybe what country you're from, I don't know if it's available in all countries, you can follow along via YouTube. So without further ado, let's dive into the last episode of Your Lie in April. And I'm going to cry. Oh, we're diving right into the intro. Dang it. Which means this is going to be a really intense episode. There is so much in terms of anime production and editing that a lot of TV shows could learn from. Well, a lot of super popular TV shows could learn from. I've actually been, not watching, but I've been looking into other shows, and I'm like, oh, what's this show about? What's this show about? And there are a ton of actually really, really good shows out there that are across the world that just don't get enough traction. Some of them I just won't probably ever watch because there's not enough time in the day, and maybe because it might be just not my thing. But I've heard just some of the characters that these shows that don't get that aren't super duper San Diego Comic-Con level popular have some of the best characters I've ever seen. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. But they're not gonna get traction because people, I don't know, what's popular is sometimes stupid. No, this is what's popular and this is not stupid. But a lot of editing and design stuff like that, I think a lot of American shows should learn from. Not the storyline itself. I know that a lot of Americans will take stories and jack them up. I get it. I've seen it happen. But I mean in terms of plot and edit. Oh, final episode. I just spat my coffee. Probably should have tea, not coffee, this late at night. Look at that! Look at the anime! Look at their animating! Reflection and light. Like light glare. Like glare! They're animating glare! Look at that! Man. Corridor Digital had an animator come on and talk about this. They should talk about this series. Because this is a visual masterpiece. It's cool to see like who calls them Aruma, who calls them Kosei. But I like how we looped around. I love it when we loop back around to like maybe a scene previously, but we literally get to see different perspectives of it. Literally, physically perspective. Look at the light that my mother gave me. Found for me. Yeah. She's so cute. I think my dog's at the door. Look at the color. Oh, what a great line. It's true. No man is actually an island. Whoa. What are they operating on? It's an organ failure then? Does she have an organ problem? It's not a brain thing. It's not a heart thing. It's like in the gut. What in the world is her illness? You have me. Oh. Man, I'm so stressed right now. Oh, he's looking up. Good, good. I love that. So some of the pieces they have there in music, but some of them they have memorized. Oh, the snow. Yeah, I wish it was that easy. Oh my gosh. I love it. That's so cool. Actually, that's amazing. Wow. Dang. Oh, he carried her, but he carried her back in. Dude, he left the door open, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that is love right there. Jeez Louise. I like how it's animated, like little swirls around her, like she's teleporting there. That's so, oh my gosh. Buddy focusing. This is weird. She's not really using her chin rest much, is she? Sorry, I am nitpicky now. Oh, he's about to cry. There is nothing that makes people cry, me cry more than a grown man crying. If a woman cries, I'm like, alright, maybe I'll cry. But when a guy cries, you just sink. I don't know why. Gosh, this animation! Oh my god. Look at the pinks and the blues in here. Like he's outlined not by black, but by red. Shut up. Look at that. The watercolors, man. This is a throwback to the outros for the first half of the season. The ending piece, like the art they use for it. The 3D quality of the piano. It almost looks like a real piano. Oh, it's not snow anymore. It's like light. It's like fuzzball. My gosh. There was that joy in there, and now it's sorrow again. And kind of pain in the way he plays. Gee! Oh my gosh, the intensity is... What? It's just like... The intensity is like that of a final battle in the shonen. Man, this is called planning your budget well. This is... Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece, people. Gosh, the colors! Oh, he's crying. Oh! Huh. There's a lot of black cats going around, huh? Oh, wow! I know who that is. It must be a really safe area if they let her, She's so little. Interesting. So this is when they first started junior high. Interesting. So she had this for a long time. She had surgery. Still don't know what the heck she had. Took those pigtails off. Took off those glasses too, apparently. Contacts. Oh my gosh. The boy she actually liked. Oh my gosh. Poor Water. Hey, he was really nice, and he actually did visit her every day, it seems. That was really awesome. Interesting. No, because she's totally into him, and she knew that. It's so cool to see the thing from her perspective. Kashiwagi. I love her friend. Yeah, they're not friends. She's not close. Why would she ask him? Hmm. Man, her friend is awesome, actually. Have that a boyfriend yet? Can I get that? Oh, look at his face as he reacts to it. I would love to try and manage you bun one day. And look at the way he's reacting to every little line that he reads. It's so good. Nagi! Nagi! Calm down, sister. She's right, though. But yeah, no. Gosh, darn it. How rude. So obviously, the surgery did not work. Gosh, darn it. Gosh, darn it. Yo. Stop kicking him in the shin. Oh, now I get the "you're a lie" part. Oh, man. Oh, pictures. It's not funny. It's playing like it's a memorial slideshow. These are like pictures people took of her. That's not funny. How rude. A lot of these are actually scenes with her with Kosa, actually, if you think about it. What did she give him? I didn't see. Jeez Louise. A1 Pictures. Okay. Dang. Well, I think because I knew this was coming, I could control a little bit of my crying. Versus the other show I was watching that kind of threw me for a loop. But still. Oh, stop it! What's the show ending with Fiend? Oh. Well, that hurt my heart more than I thought it would. Okay. I knew it was coming. I knew it. It just still hurts. I like how they went about doing it, though. You didn't see her flatline during the surgery, which I'm assuming happened because she was still winter when she passed. So I don't think the surgery worked. She probably passed away either during the surgery or shortly after, instead of going a little farther. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck she had, because they're not operating her brain. It was like they had the blood. It was like in the gut area, like here. Kidneys are in the back, so wouldn't she be on her front if it was kidneys? I don't know what she had. Seriously, if anyone watches Dr. Hope's Take Notes, can you ask him to watch this and figure out what the heck she might have? Because I'm not understanding this. What's going on? Is it a gut thing? Is she having like some sort of gut cancer? I don't know. Anyway, this episode was the most beautiful episode I have ever seen of any anime. It was like, I don't know what their budget was, but it was like amazing. Oh my freaking gosh. And this is an opus. This is just gorgeous. This is one of those masterpieces that, okay, so let's call My Hero Academia 1812 Overture. Everybody knows it. If they don't think they know it, they don't know the name, once they hear it, they're like, oh, I recognize it. It's really popular, it's a big crossover, it's well written, it's well animated, it lives up to the hype, in my opinion. It's not like, just to be rude, it's not Naruto, which, to be honest, is not always that great, especially when it's filled with a filler episode. Oh my gosh. This is one of those pieces that, like, sneaks up on you or surprises you. Just to take a page out of Two Set Violins. This is Paganini, This is like, who the heck is Paganini? Like, what is a Paganini? And then you hear his stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And you're blown away. It's impressive. This is the people who who worked on the music, the animation, the voice acting, the directing, the editing, everybody who worked on this. It's so clear their passion and commitment and love for what they do and this anime. You can't make something this beautiful and not have, like, a love for it in your heart. I'm just so impressed by it. Made me cry, which is pretty rare. I was tearing up last episode. I knew it was coming. I think if I didn't know it was coming, I'd be like, if I thought it was going to be a happy ending, like that one particular live action show that I watch, then it probably would be even more of an ugly cry. But because I kind of knew it was coming, I was able to hold it in a little bit. I was like, but it is interesting how even though when you know it's coming, you still end up like crying. You still end up reacting the way they want you to, even though you know it's coming and you're not being tricked into it. In my opinion, it's not really tricking. Yeah, I gotta watch something really sweet after this. I'm just like, oh. It's beautifully animated, the characters are amazing, the story is great. Even if you don't know a lot about music, you can still enjoy it. I think knowing a lot about the music and the piece would probably add. So it's so well written that yes, anybody can enjoy this, but I have no doubt that people with a classical music background, there's going to be more in here that you're gonna get that I miss, that other people are gonna miss, that like something that you get to enjoy. Because in a lot of ways, this is kind of a bit of a love letter to classical musicians, as well as just a beautiful, lovely animation. I get the your lie part. I was just like, what the heck is the lie? What is the lie? What is the lie? One lie. Kashiwagi is the girl's name, who's Tsubuki's friend, is amazing. I think she's great. I like her a lot. She was a surprise. She wasn't in much of the series, but every time she opened her mouth, I enjoyed it. It wasn't like, what is this character? What does she offer? She offered a lot. And I appreciate it kind of as a way of, as we're losing Kaori, Kashiwagi kind of slips in a little bit. And it allows us to actually get more into Tsubuki's head and have someone kind of like poke back at her, going like, no, you dummy. Or like, she's so rude there at the end. But I really liked it, and it was really sweet. And it was one of those bittersweet endings. It didn't make you, it's sad, but at the end, I don't feel exhausted. I feel stuffed up in my nose now. But I'm not exhausted. I haven't reached the end of this animation going, gosh, that was painful or unsatisfying. No, I think it was great. I'm sure if I went back and watched it again and nitpicked over little things, maybe, but maybe I'd find something I disliked. I can't. Everybody is written so well and fleshed out in a very sensible manner. Yes, we could have gotten more of Watery Sauce and his stuff. Yes, we could have gotten more of Kashiwagi. Yes, we could have gotten more of Seto or Nagi or whatever. But, or even Emi or Aiza, Takashi, I would have loved to have gotten more of them. But the amount we got them, and I didn't feel like I didn't get enough of them. And I also didn't feel like I got too much of them. Because sometimes writers will overcompensate and they'll be like, oh, there's more of this or more of that. And it's like, no. Absolutely loved this animation. I could keep blabbering on, but it would get me nowhere. Thank you so much for, I think this was recommended to me for sure. It was between 2 set and the fact that this was recommended. So for those of you who did, thank you. This is a really good anime. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. And again, as much as I would love to dive into Violet Evergarden next, I've got to prioritize some things. Again, I'm definitely got to play catch up with my live action shows. And I've got to prioritize some stuff if I'm serious about actually getting into grad school. I need to put my actions need to follow my words. And there's gotta be a reason I'm retaking Orgo. It's gotta lead to something. But thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are very lovely. Again, likes don't matter, but guess what? Subscribing, sharing, and commenting does. Commenting definitely helps a lot. Share with your friends, share with your enemies, share with the people you don't know. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe. But definitely like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you whenever I see you. Whatever anime you want to watch or live action show you want to get into. But I will see you next time.